Hello everyone and welcome to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes day. Hope your day is going well, and I just wanted to thank everyone who's been commenting on the last video. It was much appreciated. You don't know, all the feedback that I got is exactly what I was looking for moving forward, which is I'm excited about because I got an idea of what you want to see. So keep those comments going. Don't just okay, he didn't ask for any more comments. I'll just stop commenting. Every video, comment whether you liked it or not, or it's like, hey, this is a little bit, you went a little too fast here and all that. Please keep the feedback coming. But that was a good start with the last video. So let's get our dailies out of the way. All right. Alright, and let's get that going. Get that sound down a little bit, because I don't know why it's so loud. I might have to test it out. Let's see here. Let's bring it down a little bit. There we go. Alright, to answer one of the feedback questions, or more like statements and whatnot, talking about liking to see Phoenix Squad in action. I can do part of the request, which will be fine. And that is, instead of doing audio, or using a sim, show how each one synergizes and explain. I can definitely do that for us. And we got 25 shards for that guy. Again, we're not going to worry about him, but that is really nice. The 25 shard segment, in case you're wondering if you're doing your bronzium packs and you're getting 25, is because you the system detected that thought that you unlocked a character. You know how in, like, I think episode 2 or 3, we unlocked old Daka. When she would do 3 stars and all that. That's because she's in a list here, probably not here, but we used a bronzium pack and the system detected that she was a full unlock. Here we go, 4 stars. So used all the shards required to unlock at level 4. So with the 25 shards with this guy, that was 2 stars. So in case you're wondering how that works, that's how that mechanic goes. Let's get our gear. We're getting into the purple gear, which is nice. Alright, we can run a few Cantina battles, get Chopper to 5 there. That's good. Guild store, can't. We'll probably be able to get our dailies out of the way and get him to 10, and then we can work on our. All right, let's see here. Oh, cool. We got 50, and let's see. Oh, 4. Oh wait, that's all 3. You need to be a 4. There we go. Okay, so everyone's there. Sweet. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do this. Let's use our sim tickets, just because. I want to get 1 to 100 so we can get Chopper real quick. There we go. Nice. Alright, to answer one of the requests is to show Phoenix Squad instead of using auto attacks, to see them in full action. I can't really show them in PvP because the way I'm going about it, is arenas is basically taking a back burner on this account. The reason is because we want to get to the Galactic War table in multi-sim. Be able to multi-sim, we're at 13 and 50. The reason I like doing that is because I've been seeing a lot of forums about people not being able to get their Galactic War table done. And if you can get to the 50 mark, you can just automatically sim it and don't even have to worry about it, and then you can focus on your arena. So yes, that means that you have to wait like 2 or 3 days before you can get enough credits to get shards for your character. But we're going to be getting a lot of shards because we're going to be getting our Phoenix characters up really fast. They're going to be really high, so when we hit the arena, we're going to basically jump the leaderboard. So I am not concerned about that. So unfortunately, we don't have any. So I won't be showing our Phoenix squad on there. Otherwise, that's going to mess our table up, because Galactic War table is based off the your arena team, and I can show you a little comparison. And so I can definitely show the Phoenix squad in the Rancor raid. Let's see, and these are 2 low-level people to actually show Phoenix squad officially, but we can definitely speed run through. No, but when we unlock tab 4 of hard mode, I can definitely do that for you. Yeah, but I will try to work on getting more, taking our abilities off auto if there are more characters that we have not seen yet, and taking a look at their abilities. So yes, more of that will become, because we'll be unlocking a lot more characters. We're going to be unlocking a lot more characters now that we're accessing more nodes and all that fun stuff. So I'll let this run for a little bit. One more to go. Let's go. So what I'm thinking with this video is because of the comments and all that, and since we're getting pretty efficient at getting our dailies out of the way very quickly, and we have like a good 15 minutes left, unless there's some kind of challenge and all that, you can definitely do show more of the Galactic War table. And then yeah, so I think as we progress faster and faster for our dailies, we can then start working on more showing of the Galactic War table. So that's what I'm thinking. Again, when we first started, it took me about 20 minutes to run through it, and that caused the video to go to like 45 minutes or so. And again, you know, I want to dedicate this to only 30-minute videos. I don't want to deviate from that, because personally, I don't think that you would enjoy watching a 45-minute video unless you do. But I don't think I could give enough good content in 45 minutes every day. So, but I think we can do at least partial segments so you can actually see the progression of the Galactic War table, and then go against different teams, because you're actually going against other people that are doing their Galactic War table. So in a sense, Galactic Wars is like PvP meets PvE, player versus player versus player versus environment. Those were those stand for situations. Alright, droid training. Okay, see here. This is what I was talking about, trying to get our scoundrels up. See, we need at least 3 scoundrels. We got 2 of them. So we can take a look at required units here. We got Cad Bane up. Chewbacca is known as a scoundrel, which I don't quite understand. I think he's because he's tied to Han. Well, there's Lando, L3, which we are getting in our dailies, but don't think by the end of the month we'll be able to get training droids done. So she'll probably be not available. As you can see, there's a good amount of bounty hunters right here and smugglers that are part of this scoundrel group. So that's our idea, is to get Cad Bane. We're slowly working on getting Boba Fett, and I don't know who else is nice and easy to get. Let's see here. No, Greedo is really good bounty hunter, but he's in the arena. We can't get him. I forgot who else was the, yeah, and then Lando. Yeah, so Cad, Lando, and Boba Fett are the 3 ones that we were trying to work on getting. The other event is called Credit Heist, but again, if you look at what we have right now, we got 7 million. So I don't think we're in a complete in desperation for credits, but having extra isn't bad, because when you get a character to 7 stars, it requires 1 million credits to get them to 7 stars. So yeah, as we get going, you know, that will cost more. So let's do this event here. We're going to unlock the Clone Sergeant Phase 1. So we already unlocked him right now, so we'll probably get him to another star, and then we'll get his ship. So we're going to be doing ship battles. Alright, perfect. We're actually going to do a little bit of a free Squadron. Alright, so in this one here, we're going against Jedi. Ahsoka Tano is a decent DPS character here. Anakin also does a good AoE to deal damage to everyone. She's a healer. I can't remember off the top of my head if she's a healer, but he's also a damage dealer and a tank. Because eventually we'll be unlocking him as well for our group. Because we unlock Marth Tarkin, but then, you know, we'll be getting him. So what I'm going to do is knock out the healers first. So I'm going to taunt the chopper. Get some of the damage focused on him. Then I'm going to use this ability, which is stagger. So, you know, we'll remove turn meter if a basic or any damage goes. See, there was Anakin's auto right there. Then what I'm going to do is going to summon him, because Zeb will have his basic, which is the daze ability, which is the stun. So there we go. I'm going to undo the stun right there for Chopper. There's no buffs on the enemy side, otherwise I'll be able to use this. For each buff dispelled this way, all enemies lose 8% turn meter and Chopper gains 10% protection. I would like this protection up, but since they don't have any buffs, this is almost like a useless skill right now, so I'll just use a basic. And sorry if I sound a little weird, I think I am getting something in my throat, and hopefully I can nip it in the bud so I can actually do more commentary. Okay, still no buffs, but let's do this. I don't need to use Kanan's protection because looks like this is a fairly easy fight to do, so we're just using basic expose. This is really nice, so this actually will deal extra damage. There we go. And since he already had daze, and when Zeb did his basic, he got the stun, which is nice. We'll use more basics. We'll use the stagger. We'll call in Zeb again, keep that stun going. See, you saw the red stun for a few seconds. So he's just going to be constantly stunned, and we'll just taunt just for the heck of it. Boom. Alright, we can probably bring Clone Trooper up to 2 stars. So let's do that real quick. Where are you? Here we go. We got plenty of credits. So promoting characters that we're not using, it's no big deal. As long as we don't spend these ability level items, we should be good. On my main accounts, if I unlock a character that I don't use, I sort of keep them accruing. Like right now, I think for one of my characters, I have like about 150 shards that I've not used, because since unlocking a character to 7 stars requires 1 million, and at the end, once you reach maximum of 85, you'll be using credits a lot more. So this here will be like, you'll be counting the days for it, so to speak. All right, let's do a Galactic War table, shall we? Yeah, let me go back. Went too fast. If you look here, that doesn't look like a computer name. Let's see, what time are we at? Oh wow, okay. Yeah, so these are level 35s. This is standard arena character group, so shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so one thing to note, Stormtrooper Han, he has a taunt, so we're not going to use this right now because one, there's no buffs on the enemy team, but since he taunts and he taunts, we need to cleanse those really quick. Ezra is a good backup, but Chopper I typically try to use as the main cleanser of buffs on the enemy team. She is also a pretty good healer since she does AoE heal to everyone, and his healing is meh. So I like to take her out if possible first. So I'm using this ability to summon Hera, and she's down. This is going to be an easy fight, fairly. So I'm going to use this one, call Ezra, to fight. The reason I do Ezra summons Hera, I don't, unless certain situations, I typically, if Ezra has the have my ally help me attack, I always do it on Hera, because if once Ezra comes about, I'll explain why. I don't need to use the taunt right now, so I'll just use a basic there. Okay, so they're the taunts, as I saw here. So let's dispel for that one, and let's dispel from that one. So we got protection up from him. Daze. Alright. Oh yeah, sorry. Ezra went by too quickly. Sorry, my bad. Alright. Yeah, let's take out Han because I think he's more squishy. Yep. Okay. The reason here, target ally and then Ezra assists them, dealing 10% more damage. Both attackers gain a bonus effect based on their chosen ally role. Attacker, which in this case would, I think Kanan is known as attacker, is a 100% crits for this attack, and a tank protection up for 20% on the turns for 2 turns. So Zeb and Chopper probably. Support is a 30% turn meter gain. See, if I use this summons right here, 30%, that's like about 100. That brings her turn meter up. So she gets instantly, she gets an instant turn next. And so, but with Ezra doing his basic, which is ability to hit twice, it's like, you know, expose with her basic, 2-tap potentially with Ezra. So that's a lot of damage. But then Hera can then turn around and go, hey, I want to summon Ezra to do another 2-tap. So that's why these two, I sort of use the, you know, call ability, but also it's really helpful too, is that let's say Kanan is really down because he's using his taunt a lot and their focus fire and he's in the yellow. If I do this real quick, Hera can automatically go and heal this guy while everyone's turn meter is pretty low. So it's quite helpful to use Ezra's there. So then she can go next. Like, she has the ability to heal. She can do an expose now. So that's the idea of why I'm just focusing on them. And then letting the other 3 work around the other characters. And always use your basics on the last person if you can. That way, when you get to the next, you have all your abilities unlocked. Because you have to remember, health and ability cooldowns carry to the next fight. So if you used an ability and it's on the cooldowns 2 and you just killed a guy, you have to wait 1 more turn. Like this guy here, see? Zeb? He has 1 more ability to wait for it. Alright, need to keep an eye on the time. Alright, we're going to focus on her. I meant to do the stag. No, we didn't have the stagger unlocked, so we just had to do with basics. See, there's a counter. See, she's doing a lot of double. Ezra's doing a lot of double taps now, which is nice. See, we're getting a lot of free damage just with the Kanan's, you know, counter ability. Alright, so here, dispel that, so we can focus on taking out the damage dealers. At least with these low levels, I tried to take out the damage dealers, like the Ewoks, the Lukes, and all that, and leave the tanks out there. The reason is because they don't deal a lot of damage for 1, and the only thing they do is a taunt, and since we have 2 people that can strip taunt abilities, it's no big deal. And then we can have a stun and, you know, silence them for 1 turn, and then we can just deal damage. Boom, that phase is done. Alright, let's check our arena. Okay, cool. We can do this. Let's refresh. Let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah, so Lando right here. Oh, where's my mouse? Right here. Lando is really good for a scoundrel, so. And he is unlocked in the Cantina battles. And so once, I'm thinking I really want to get our Phoenix squad up to 4 stars if possible. And then we can start working on unlocking more Cantina fights. The reason is because the better our Phoenix squad is, the better we can run through tables quicker, so then we can show more on stream. So because then we can just start working on getting Lando up. Some people would say, you know, there's one person out there that's I've used his he's a let's see, EA Game Changer, and so he's like one of those top tier players on YouTube, and he used a 4-pillar system. And if those who've seen it are wondering if I'm doing it, no, I'm not. I have seen it, and I've actually used part of his guide on my main account, and it's been very helpful, so I'm not dissing it. But in his, he would like have a group of characters that he would like multi-level together and all that. That is good for being efficiency, but if you're a new player coming into Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, that might be a little bit overwhelming. So that's why I'm doing, just focusing on 2 factions instead of like 3.5 with this playthrough. So that's why our scoundrel group is a little bit behind the 8 ball compared to where we should be according to the 4-pillar system. And for one, we have at 7 million, so we're not really in need of a oh, I'm sorry, I'm so used to pressing auto, my bad. Yeah, I don't think we're in need of credits right now. As of how we are loving our characters and we're just focused on 2 factions, we're able to balance leveling up gear and getting enough credits. Alright, so as I was on my spiel, I forgot to do the take off auto, so my bad. Alright, Kylo Ren, as you saw in the Resistance Challenge segment, he does a lot of AoE and advantage to his teammates, and also he has a stun ability. So the thing is, with the damage here, we're getting protection, if you see here with the purple. So he isn't too bad right now, but I like to get him out of the way if possible, because he's, if we're not careful, we get stunned. But see, as you see here with Kanan's ability of like, if there's a debuff or like a, yeah, some like damage dealing that deals a debuff, it gives us protection up, which is nice. So we can actually tank some of the damage. So we'll just use our basics for right now. Alright. Stagger. We'll use our call. He didn't do his double tap. Okay. Did that. Yeah, so I'm using some of our abilities on purpose, so you can actually see how in the next round some of these abilities will be still on the cooldown. Yeah, so sorry about that last node. I was busy talking. Okay, so we're going against a Lando, Lobot. Yeah, so almost a standard group. So the idea is, for me, is I want to tackle him first because he has a leadership ability, which can be a little bit nasty. So I want to get him out of the picture as fast as I can. See, I can't use a taunt because it got carried over from the last node, but we don't need a taunt right now because he's dead. Alright, basic. He got staggered, but that's fine. Let's strip that. Daze, double tap. If you notice, I'm not using Ezra's middle ability of the Dispel. Yes, it deals a lot of damage, but I want to make sure, since we have a taunter on our team, that Ezra is the backup taunt remover, because if Chopper's Dispel doesn't get off cooldown in time and we're busy, it doesn't really work in this situation because they're very low levels. But in the higher end, if you're wanting to still tackle, if you still haven't got your 50 by then is really helpful to make sure you have both Ezras and Choppers dispel against Taunters very quick. Otherwise, you're going to get mowed down by the other team. Alright, let's finish up this. I'm going to use a taunt and dispel that stagger ability. I'm going to just use our basics right now because he's a squishy character. Use our basics so we can get them off cooldown for the next round. We just hit our 30-minute mark on the video, so let's see how far we went. Because hopefully next time or in a few days we get more efficient and we can start doing more Galactic on the video. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4, not too bad. So hopefully that was helpful. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to show the Rancor run. Ugh, okay, I'll have to do that off camera, but let's get these our dailies out of the way and then we'll stop the video. Cool. Let's see. Do we have any? Oh, yes, we got achievements. Promote 10 characters. Yes, we did. Hard mode for Darth Vader. So let's see. Where's our Darth Vader at? Darth Vader, where are you? 61 of 80. So we need 19 more. That's fun. That's a fun thought. 19 more shards. All right. So this is our character loadout right now. We haven't actually did any. We did a little hard mode nodes for 3, but we need to work on doing our normal runs out of the way for that. And we did a little bit Galactic War. I'll have to finish that up. Nope, those challenges otherwise. We do that and then a Rancor run. So maybe tomorrow I can sort of swap. I'll finish Galactic War, and then what we could do is, what we could see if we can connect the Rancor run with Galactic War. So yeah, but we got our dailies out of the way, and let's buy Kanan real quick. Let's see where we're at. No, we can't. I think if we had did another node, we would have gotten 25 more, but that's fine. And no resets on our gear at the bottom. No, yeah, not yet. Okay, we'll stop the video there. Thanks for watching, and again, don't stop commenting on your feedback. It's been very helpful so far. It's been fun replying to you, so keep it up, guys. If you have any thoughts on upcoming videos, check the description as always for helpful tools that I think is helpful for you, like events coming up and all that, so you can prep for it. And besides that, have a good day.